What's the problem?
We just got a turtle. I think that it's been hit by a boat.
Oh, OK. I'll come out and have a look.
You want a hand?
Yeah, Chris, could you come out and have a look too?
Suddenly, an emergency patient arrives. This turtle appears to have been carved up by a motorboat.
She's got 2 big wounds there. No, she's alive. Where was she found?
Yorkeys Beach, just in the bay.
Wow, see, this one's moving when she breathes. So that's deep. I mean, her lungs are sitting right underneath here. So if they're forcing these little fragments up, then that cut must go the whole way through to her lungs. There's a little graze in the top of the head too, which I'd say, I think she's ducked her head in there. I think it's a propeller. So the boat's come along, the propeller's cut in there as it's been rotating. It's gone whack, whack. These wounds look really dramatic, and they are. They're quite deep. And if they were just, say, another inch further forward, they would have taken off her head.
Lucky to be alive.
Very, very lucky. Just here? Yeah. I mean, this is the one that worries me a lot.
Because it's down so close to her lung.
Yeah. Underneath those wounds are her lungs. So for those to be damaged would be absolutely catastrophic. This one's really deep here, but this wound here almost has a bit of scar tissue in the middle of it. So this may not actually be a new injury. It could be something that's happened a week or 2 ago, and she's just been struggling to survive out there and eventually floated in close enough to shore where she's been found, so very lucky. So what I want to do, Jenny, is just dribble some saline in along here.
Chris is now testing for lung damage.
When she breathes, if that bubbles, and what that's showing is that there's air leaking out of her lungs. It's leaking out the sides of the cracks, but there's enough in there that if there was any sort of leak of the lungs, it'd be bubbling out, and it's not.
Very lucky turtle.
So that's a good start, but it is just a start because the worry is that even though the lung isn't punctured, these gashes are going deep enough that they're exposing the organs. And we know that because each time she breathes, the flap lifts up. So it's touching the lungs. What I'd like to do is really clean it up. Hey, it's all right. This might just sting a little bit. The unfortunate thing really is that cracks in shells heal a lot slower than cracks in bone. So there's a reason I'm using so many antiseptic washes, so many antibiotic creams and antibiotic injections, and that's because infection is the #1 worry here. It's the last thing we have to do. Yeah, didn't like that. You got me. You got me a good one. You know the other problem with you? You don't have a name yet. So I was thinking, propeller, there's an Ella in propeller. If you're okay with that, is that going to work? Ella? Yeah? What do you think? Is that a yes? While it was unlucky for her to be hit by a boat when she came up for a breath, she was certainly lucky to be found floating close to shore on what is quite a busy beach. And then to come in here, hopefully things are turning around for her. Yeah. You gonna splash me? Is that what we've come to? Come on.
Ella will now recuperate at the centre, and Jenny has come up with a special thank you for Chris.
How would you like to have a nice trip over to a tropical island and spend a day over there when we're actually going to release 2 healthy turtles over there?
You might be talking my language now.
Great.
Jenny's propositioned me to a night on Fitzroy Island. Turtles, of course, are involved. But it's actually quite nice that I've seen so much of sick turtles now to actually see a turtle at the other end of the journey where they're being released. The happy part. It's going to be a nice change. I don't think there's ever a bad day to be on a tropical island, but this one looks like a pretty good one. Here they are, with an extra passenger, of course. I should have known.
Oh, hi, Chris, you made it. That's great.
Who is in here?
This is little Mickey, ready to be released tomorrow.
You're ready to go now, aren't you, Mick? Yeah.
Next day, Chris meets up with Jenny for a 45-minute ferry trip out to Fitzroy Island. On the island is a new 5-star resort for sick and injured turtles that need to be rehabilitated before being released.
The owner of Fitzroy Island offered us some land over there. We're only in stage 1 at the moment, but we've still got 4 turtles over there. It's great. We can increase the numbers, we can increase the amount of tanks. And so when we do get these mass strandings, we'll be able to take up to another 20 turtles.
I woke you up, didn't I? You're an island man now. Come on. It's all right. You're ready to go now, aren't you? Actually, we're taking you on the journey, don't worry. You don't need to swim. Thank you. Wow, look at this place. It's a perfect place for rehab, isn't it? If they want to rest up.
I know. Why would you want to leave?
So this is the turtle resort.
This is the turtle resort on Fitzroy Island.
Chris is about to find out he has a special link with one of the resort guests.
Who's this in here?
This is CB.
CB.
Yes. He's named after you.
Really?
He's named after you.
That's an incredible hindrance on him the rest of his life, to be named after me. It'll hold him back. Trust me. Hello, buddy.
CB entered the rehab centre after being found starving to death in a local harbour. Now he's ready for release.
He's very feisty. Well done.
Okay. Oh, jeez. This is what a healthy turtle looks like, right? He is so overflowing with energy, and this is a really great sign that he's ready to be released. So where's this going to go?
So we'll stick that right there.
CB has been chosen to be fitted with a satellite tracker to provide valuable research data.
Why do you scrub his head?
Just to get all the algae off it. He's got to look good to go out there.
Is this a matchmaking service or a rehab centre? This is...
Bit of both here.
Well, clearly.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Feeling less like a vet and more like a beauty therapist with every minute that passes. I mean, we've had dermabrasion, some exfoliation. Any minute now I'm expecting a layer of varnish to be put on as well. It's some cleansing, and then all of a sudden there's filling going on. It does look good, buddy.
Hopefully we can just keep him still for a while.
All of this work that's going into what looks like beautifying CB's shell has a really important role, and that's to make sure this satellite tracker sticks on and stays on. It's like your own little backpack. That satellite tracker certainly looks big, but the reality is out in the ocean, the buoyancy of the water means it won't actually weigh anything. You won't even notice it's there.
Next step's the fiberglass.
It's just like putting a fin on a surfboard. I don't want to tell you how the last fin I put on a surfboard went. It didn't last for... How long do you want for this one? A year?
Yeah, Chris, a year would be very good, actually.
It lasted about a month, but this looks like a slightly better job. All right, that looks pretty good to me.
There's no air pockets?
No.
Job done.
With all that work done, we can now look forward to tomorrow and CB and Mickey getting released. Yeah, you know what? It's your last night in rehab. Tomorrow you go back home. Just don't act up tonight, all right? Because remember, with this tracker, I'm watching you. Yeah? This CB's all rested up. Let's hope the other one's the same.
It's a big day for Chris and the team from the Cairns Turtle Rehabilitation Centre.
You're going to go today back out into the ocean. It's good.
The finishing touches have been done to CB, including a coat of anti-fouling paint to stop algae and marine organisms attaching to his shell.
Oh, wow. You guys haven't been here all night, have you?
Yes. All night preparing him.
You are looking prepped and ready for takeoff, let me tell you. It's a flash job on your back.
He's definitely ready to go. There's no doubt about that.
If there wasn't already enough excitement around the release, the fact that CB has this tracker means we're going to know exactly where he is. So he's from Mackay. Is he going to head back there? Who knows?
Do you want to just check the tracker before we go, Chris?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Just got to wait for the satellite to go across before it beeps.
Oh, that was one.
Yeah.
So it is working?
It is working.
Wow.
So he's ready to go. It's a great feeling because it means that you've done your job. It means that, you know, all the volunteers that have helped and everybody get these animals well, it's able to go back into the ocean.
Jenny isn't the only one excited by today's release.
The word's got round and everybody on the island will actually be down for the release today.
They've got a few friends, Jenny.
Yeah, they have, haven't they?
Jeez, popular. There's months and sometimes even over a year of hard work that goes in to providing this moment. And sometimes you don't even know they're going to make it through. But today, everyone gets their reward. The time's come now.
Mickey is the first turtle to head back into the ocean.
Ready? Off you go, all right? Good luck, mate. It's all yours, mate. The ocean's yours, mate. What a perfect swim. It was just graceful. And that's exactly what you want. Away it goes. It's been a long road, buddy. The rest of your life out here. We'll keep in touch, right, with this.
Now it's CB's turn. With his tracker, he'll be providing important information.
You get out there, come on. Look at you. Are those little tears in your eyes? Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help.
They're out in the really big pool now.
It's great to see him out there.